now I'll probably have to change like the title and everything. Yep, it came up on YouTube as the name I had for the last one. Okay,
I typically use Twitch to watch live because most of the streamers I watch were hit by the YouTube whatchamacallit monetization stuff,
the
or like
Apocalypse.
know people that. Yeah, so they're just like, yeah, I don't really like YouTube right now, so we'll post the VODs there, but we won't live stream there.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving off of YouTube because it's getting so difficult to make anything from it, even from people who have been on it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, what people do is they either try and make the most friendly content they are, or they're like, I'm going to try to keep doing this, and I'm going to start a Patreon, and it's your choice. If you support me, great. If you don't, then...
Family-friendly Felix.
I mean, it's not like I'm going to make Hunky Gordori content, or whatnot. But, I mean, I'm not going to just go out of my way to swear at that. Go out of my way to swear at everything, because, yeah.
Actually.
But, I mean...
Hey, it seems like the actual sound is pretty...
Oh my god. I was looking over at Black Screen and he's on the Chive and it's like, the seminar on how to avoid fraud is cancelled. Tickets will not be refunded. Oh my gosh, holy water car wash. They'll wash the hell out of your car.
Actually... Yes, it did. Yes, awesome. Now, I'll get some chill music. Yo. I have my, now to just farm. Oh, I was gonna ask, since you're like the main dungeon guy for our campaign, do you think it'd be alright if like I could actually record us playing and us doing that?
I mean, I would be fine with it. Be one that might be a little bit slow, but I'd say you'd have to check with the other party members. I mean,
yeah. I always, if I ever have an idea and actually want to record something, I always bring it up. Some people really don't like it. But people that don't like it are kind of chill with it as long as you let them know in advance.
Yeah. If I started YouTubing again before that, I'd just be like, just put all I require is for you just to link my YouTube.
Yeah, which if any of our campaign players have that, I'll definitely do that. Actually, while I have it up, I can actually link it, my thing so that you can. Okay. Apparently, like, there was this one Destiny 2 streamer that, like, there's a podcast I watched for like this one group that does like Destiny, and one of them actually streamed for dozens of hours doing this like farm loot. It's what most of the community is calling the Weep chest. The area is called the Weeping Cove, or Weeping Caves.
I thought you called it the Weeb Chest.
The Weeb Chest. Actually, oh, you know what? I can call it that. Or Weep. Yeah, the Weep. That's the adventure cave area that I'm in that has that chest. So that's why people call it the Weep. I can call it the Weep chest. That'd be pretty good. Okay, so I've not leveled up my future work hole at all, so I need 600 tokens.
Oh my gosh, the delay.
How much of a delay is there?
Actually, not that much. Probably like, I'd say maximum of half a minute, which is pretty good for Twitch.
Yep. Well, since I'm, streaming to two platforms too. Nice. If I do get tired of the loop that I'm doing, I'll probably like pretend to go be doing other activities.
Black has a sign up and it says restroom that has male, female, and then has dinosaurs scaring children on the toilet. My dog has decided to sit on the futon beside me.
They can enjoy my stream too.
Yep. Gogo loves it. Oh my gosh, you're streaming for all of 1 people watching now.
I'm so famous, the one person. Like, if I actually do get a lot of people though from this, like, doing this, like, farming loop, like, it'd be very easy. Because, funny enough, some people actually really like to watch this kind of stuff.
Well, it also turns into a great discussion time because you can just sit there and talk and people are just like, sure. You don't have to focus on actual gameplay.
Yeah. Keep doing this. Talk about it, but Mida is overpowered.
Because for some reason people like it when people talk.
Yeah, which, funny enough, like, if I am by myself, like, I'm actually quite an introvert. I mean, like, I'm very extreme in the fact that I'm either extremely introvert or extremely extrovert. Like, there's almost no in between. I get it from my mom and my dad, so, like, I can see that happening. But it's like, I can either, like, it's kind of hard, though, to keep on a conversation by yourself and there's not a whole lot of people.
Oh yeah, that's the hardest thing about YouTube, is just like, alright, you need to make conversation this whole time without just talking about cheese repeatedly. Well, I know a YouTuber and literally I was watching, it's like a series and whatnot, and literally there was just so much wait time between events, he would just start talking about different types of cheese and crackers.
See, that's the type of content I would watch. Cheese. No, could say it was very cheesy. Well,
I hate you.
There's a demonetized.
I want you to know I got hit in this game just to say that.
Oh wow. You don't even have the stream open in the background to give him to make him feel like there's 2 people watching him. That sounds weird.
Dude, this is a roguelike. I got hit just to say I hate you.
No, I can be extremely introverted or extroverted at times. It's like, I typically, with a new group of people especially, don't talk much. But once I get settled in a group of people or in a certain activity,
Oh yeah.
like
It,
at Mission Raceway, I could talk about cars all day. But like sitting next to someone talking about other stuff, it's just like, okay.
yeah. Yeah, it is kind of like some areas, situations, like, don't have a whole lot of conversation, like, similarities, it's like, can't really talk to you. Like, any type of conversation would almost be, like, forced out, so it's rather not.
I find it especially awkward when there's a conversation where, like, there's only two people present. Like, even if only two people are talking, but there's another person listening, when there's only two people present, it just feels weird to me a lot of the time, and I'm very socially awkward.
I can be very, but, like, I've been told by a lot of people, like, in situations where most people would be socially awkward in, I have a good way of hiding it, which I guess that's good for me, I guess. But, like, I've asked people, like, if I seem like I'm socially awkward or shy or whatever, talking to people, like, that I don't know. They said no, I don't seem like that at all. Which, good thing, I guess. I mean, I can approach people. Apparently, I've been told that I'm very approachable in, like, just talking.
Well, I mean, I got told by my psychology teacher that I'm the guy that no one really hates, and everyone just sort of typically enjoys to be around. But at the same time, like, I'm not a social person. I hate social events. Like, I hate parties and whatnot, because it's like, oh yeah, even if it's just like a party with my youth group and they're like, yeah, we're having a Christmas dinner, I just sort of sit there and I'm like, yeah, cool, food.
Free food, yay. Yeah, I've been told that I'm just probably the most likable person. I've been told that too. Which, I try. I try to do that, so. Like, if I really wanted to, like, if I really wanted to be socially outgoing and extrovert, like, extremely extrovert almost all the time, I feel like I could. But the way I like, think mentally, like, I like to think things out. I'm very much of a planner. I don't like to do things just out on a limb or anything, which is more or less what extroverts usually, what I tend to be. Like, extroverts are like constantly, without thinking too much, they're just do it. Go out and do it in front of people. Which with me, it's like, I have to think ahead of time what to say, and then I come up with the one scenario, which then comes up with 10 scenarios, and then comes up with 50, and it like just keeps piling up. And then by the time I get through all the scenarios, the situation's already gone. It's like, well, that's that, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I also, my imagination goes really wild sometimes, and I'll just sit there. I mean, I'll sit there and I'll come up with 5,000 scenarios of how it can go wrong. And I don't know why stuff I did in the past, if I don't like it, haunts me forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder what all is going to be in the next DLC for Destiny 2. It seems really cool. Have you seen anything for Destiny 2 at all, Tarek?
No, I was thinking about possibly going towards Destiny, but I'm like, eh.
Do you have any type of console?
I have a PS3.
Ah, okay. If you ever get a PS4 and you get Destiny 2, like, you'll be able to join my clan and everything.
Well,
We're the Fudge Cake Guardians.
Well, I'm debating saving up for like a Steam linking controller, and then I can literally just sit at the TV, stream my screen over the smart TV, and then just play video games.
Yeah, which you could get it on PC as well.
Yeah, I know. It's actually on the Blizzard launcher, so I see it every day when I log into WoW.
Yeah, it's definitely I would say a lot better on PC. It seems very good and optimized, and especially like weapons actually feel better because of how the mouse and keyboard works with it.
Yeah. No, I need a first-person shooter to get into, just something I can do casually, because I loved Metro, and I know Metro's not really a casual game. In fact, I played the first game in like 2 days because I got so hooked, but I don't know why. I like first-person shooters, but I'm horrible at them.
Well, I mean, my oldest brother, he never was into first-person shooters. Like, he was mainly the fighter game, like Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, all of those types of games. It was never the first-person shooter, but he, like, I think I got him playing Call of Duty Zombies. I got him into that, and like he actually enjoyed playing it. Like he would play it after a stressful day at work, and he did, like, his excuse was like, I get to shoot zombies in the face because I have to deal with stupid people. So like he liked it for a while, and then he kind of dropped off from it. But then I got him into Destiny, and man, that is his main first-person shooter game. Like, but when he first started playing, man, he was probably the worst. Like, he has gotten much better, but like, bless his heart, man, he was not good at all. Like, he could barely shoot anything.
Yeah.
Like, he had no muscle memory whatsoever. Like, no recollection. Like, it was almost like the first time someone ever played a first-person shooter. Like, it was very bad. But I taught him, mainly me, and then some of the people from our clan helped him, and he got him into better. So.
Yeah. No, I think the first-person shooter that sort of started building my skills, I got Doom 2016, and I actually started getting good at that multiplayer. Like, I had a few really good things that were like, I threw a grenade, killed one guy, dropped out of an event, and killed someone else in like a few shots, and I had a few really good moments, but...
Yeah, Doom is very good. I like Doom a lot. Like, it's one of my almost my all-time favorite single-player game. Of course, my favorite's always going to be BioShock, but it's Doom is higher up there.
Yeah. I need to play BioShock. I was born at this really weird time where I got really into PC gaming, except I was just after the wave of when people say the golden age of gaming is, but I'm not sure if it's just a huge nostalgia trip, or if the games were actually just amazing back then.
Probably half and half.
Yeah.
A lot of nostalgia is kind of nostalgia-y.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. A little bit.
Little tad.
And people are like, I hate this game because it ruined the franchise. It's like, no, you're just old.
You're just old.
There are some games that have ruined franchises. To be fair.
Yes.
They aren't old, they're retro.
I mean, like, I feel like I was born when, like, some of the games that my brothers played, I mean, them being a little older, they got to play some of the first games, like Nintendo 64 and then stuff before, a little bit before that. Like, I was born at a time where, like, it was a little bit after those came out, so, like, I was sort of on the tail end of those things. So like, I mean, I used to play Mario's like Super Mario Bros. A lot, like not too much. Like I kind of went off of Mario, but like with the new Mario though, with the Switch, I really would play it. It looks very fun and cool watching my brother play it. But like there was that, and then like I have more of a respect for older games. Like I know where we came from, at least in gaming history.
Oh, I love older games, and I mean, I remember as like a 5-year-old, I remember this moment very clearly. My mom and dad were raiding. I don't think I would have been 5, but no, actually maybe. I don't know, but I remember it was around that time. My mom and dad were gaming on their computers, which were like, I remember they had a giant like box monitors, and it was like this weird light tan color. And I remember they were raiding. And I remember reaching over and like hitting the power button for my mom's computer because I'm like, what does this do? So I touched it and my mom's computer just powered off. She's like, what the? And then she got mad.
I could just imagine that.
I just pressed the button and I'm like, what does this button do? Because it was like glowing blue. So I'm like, this looks interesting. It's shiny.
Button must press.
Oh, but I remember I mean, I've been gaming for a while, and I definitely have an appreciation for older games, but I'm also young enough where when I go back and play them, like some older games, I'm like, oh my gosh, this old game is amazing, and I play the new version, and then I go back to the older, and I'm actually like, the new version just improved this, why do people hate it so much?
Yeah, like some are improvements and then some aren't. Like I actually watched a video last night. Well, so what started me like looking into this like actually finding this video. So do you know so I play a lot of Titanfall 2. And the people who made that game, and it was not EA. EA was their publisher. People who made Titanfall 2 was Respawn. So, Respawn actually was bought out, or was bought into the group of EA. So EA bought Respawn for like $450 million, like a lot. So a lot of people are very uneasy about that. And after looking into it a little bit, because I already knew the problems with EA and everything, but like I didn't know the extent. Like one game I was like, really, I was always scared to play it, and I never played it until like actually like after watching this video I watched about Dead Space. Like I never played it, but it looks really interesting in the way how it is, and I didn't realize how much they messed up Dead Space. Like, they screwed it up royally. Like, very bad. Like, the first one was awesome. Very good. I don't remember if the first one had... no, the first one did have DLC packs. Like, 7 DLC packs that you could buy that were pretty much better armor pieces. Like, they were better armor sets that could actually help you. That you can buy.
Yeah.
And then, like, it just got worse and worse and worse with each Dead Space. So, like, if you have the right publisher and company that will actually put their time into it, like, if they don't ruin the game with, like, microtransactions and DLC packs and everything, it'd be a pretty good game. It'd be a pretty good sequel and all that.
I've spotted another Cabal mining expedition.
Well, I mean, I know one game that people hated, but I mean, looking at it, it was the new Mass Effect Andromeda. People were like, oh my gosh, this game ruined the series, but as a standalone game, it's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, I never got into Mass Effect, but like...
I actually heard a lot of this game legit ruined the entire series. As in, like, there's not going to be another one because of it bombing.
Yeah, it is legit though, like, they're not making another one. It was like that many people didn't like it.
Well, I did actually research into this because a lot of YouTubers that I know love Mass Effect. So I'm like, alright, what's this whole issue about? And officially it got put on ice, meaning that they might make another one, but it's currently, they are not planning anything regarding it, but it's not completely dead, not yet.
So there's a slimmer of hope.
Yeah. So if EA dies and another company buys their assets, there's hope.
No one will ever feel bad for EA, ever,
No one will.
under any circumstances.
I mean, after they pretty much destroyed Visceral Games, which is the ones who make Dead Space, so like,
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah, EA completely, like, they disbanded Visceral.
But yeah, like, the way I looked at it, like, I have never played it, I can't say the game was good or bad. Like, my opinion really does not matter. But,
Yeah.
like, the glitches in that game were hilarious. And, like, it just makes me think, though, how did some of these, like, glitches actually make it?
Yeah.
Like, I know shipping a game is hard. Like, less and less people are more respective of game companies. Because really, when something happens in a game, like if something bad's happened in a game or whatever, people automatically fly off the handle and blame the developers and everything. You're not really supposed to be blaming the developers. You need to be blaming at least the people on the head, like the head of the company, because they're the ones calling the shots. The developers are just doing their job. They're just making a game. Like,
I mean, I was gonna say for Fallout New Vegas, like they were given a deadline for it, and they're like, yeah, a year, and then we're releasing this game.
yeah, usually games will have deadlines, but if they can't keep it and stuff happens, you know, they have to either push it back. It's better to push a game back than try to get it out at a deadline, because what is it? The guy who made I not remember his name. The guy who made Mario, the head of Nintendo. He said that, like, the quote was like, a good game is I can't remember how the quote went. Man, I forgot about it, but it was like talking about how, like, a good game, like, takes time to make, but a rushed game is bad forever, something like that. So, like,
I think it was a delayed game eventually gets good. A rushed game is bad forever.
okay, thank you. I couldn't remember how it went, but like, yeah, like there's been like the past like year and a half, almost a year now, maybe a year and a half, where like had a slew of games that have just been rushed as pretty much cash grabs, almost. So like, it's kind of sad to see that, because like, I think the majority of people would want a game to take longer if it's going to be better at the end, you know. And I feel like, from what I've seen from Mass Effect, like, it could be a good game. And again, I've never played it, but like, I thought I either heard something or someone was talking about it, and they said something about how the game was rushed. Like,
Yeah.
like some bugs that were bad at the beginning were not fixed till later on. Or I thought I saw like an article or whatever that said something about the bugs that were in it were not going to be fixed until way later, and that's bad when you have, especially if you have day one bugs and you're not going to fix them till later. Like, yeah, I mean, I understand after a certain amount of time, when you have like a month left, you can't really work anymore in the game. You have to get it ready for shipping. So, after a certain amount of time, you have to stop development. And stuff that you couldn't fix before should be on your priority list, and then extra content if you're wanting to do extra content. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I think a lot of people I mean, maybe it's gotten better after some patches, but like, if the game doesn't give you first good impressions, it's not gonna go well even after it's been patched. So.
You know, that's why I play so many indie and like technically AA games, which are like one under AAA, and it's because they aren't carried by an official publisher, so they sort of have the freedom to make their own choices. They aren't pressured into like making microtransactions and whatnot because they're free.
Yeah, I mean,
there's food. I'm gonna get food quick. I'll be back.
Okie dokie. Been a little over 31 minutes. I have almost 300 tokens. Awesome.
I'm back.
Hey. What kind of food you got?
Macaroni.
Ooh, that's good. Is it like really cheesy and stuff like that?
It's Kraft in it.
Can't go wrong with Kraft.
Oh no, it's good food for like in a rush or on a budget, but I've got somewhere I need to be, like, need to leave at 6:30, so it's like...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you're on a slightly different time zone. I always forget that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh.
I mean, I've gotten used to some people having time zones, like European people, like UK people. I have like 1 or 2 friends from the UK, so I kind of remember that, because like theirs is a lot more drastic. So like, if it's 11 here, or no, if it's 5... What is it? If it's 11 here, it's 5 over there. I think, yeah. I believe so, yeah. I think that's it. It's about a 5 or 6 hour difference.
Yeah. It's 3 hours. That's why sometimes I'm confused. I'm like, alright, do we want to continue with the mock campaign? And you're all, or like RP, and you're all like, nah, I'm going to bed. It's like 12, and I'm like, wait, it's only like 9:30.
Yeah. It's also why we're actually kind of starting the campaign a bit late on Mondays, but you know, meet James.
Yeah.
Or some bitch has to tag along.
Is he actually going to be able to do chat? He said he'll have his sources, but like, I don't know how shady his sources are.
Well, as long as he
I
can
never
hear
know how
stuff.
shady his sources are.
If he has to type, he has to type.
He'll be fine. He just needs to be able to listen.
I'm just hoping Slammy and Canadian Noah don't kill each other.
We'll probably
And
have...
there's a chance I'll just kill the other Noah, it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be alright. And you
Both
know...
of them are jerks at times.
Yeah, we'll just... I wonder which one will cross the line first, though.
The person talking about raising whole towns or the person who's talking about raising whole towns, just different races.
I mean, at least, I'm pretty sure me and you, Noah, I think we're pretty good. I think if anything happens, we'll be able to
It'll be
fight
fine.
Yeah, we got each other. We got each other back.
I mean, Not in character, but
Yeah.
good luck, man.
Yeah.
I know
Probably going to the good
Salami.
side.
I know Salami's typically pretty good when it comes to this. I've never played with Canadian Noah, so
I'll vary depending on what season.
but that's in character. That's not you just being an asshole in real life. That's your character.
I need to, so, like, I need to actually, at some point, after a little while, I need to, like, I have an idea of, drawing each one of our characters in our campaign, so, like, I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. And I can make, like, a banner or something that'd be pretty cool, like, all of our characters lined up.
If you do send it to me, so I can put it as a Roll20 banner on the background when you go to join.
Yes, I would totally do that.
So it'd be great.
I would need like a description of each character to be able to do that.
I think Salami has a brief character thing.
Okay.
It's funny though because Salami's really bad with character descriptions. So he's just like this tall white dragonborn with no hair and like the Death Knight starting armor from World of Warcraft, and it's like, oh. It's like you can't say like a heavy set of northern chain armor that's like dark in color. No.
Gotta be very. He's gotta base it off something he knows. So, yes.
And his final armor, he's like, I want to look like the Lich King.
Oh, you know what? I think as like a little joke, he's like, you know, he's big and scary. He's a giant. He's a dragonborn. He's got scary armor. He has fire everywhere. But
He's a white dragonborn. He frost.
oh, Frost.
And his eyes
yeah.
are blue.
Oh, it's a blue eyes white dragon.
Yep. He doesn't know that reference.
Oh, he's too
Wait,
young
who
for
doesn't?
that. He did.
Salami. I know that because I was running a campaign at school and someone's like, I want to be a red dragonborn with like white eyes, except my name's gonna be Blue Eyes the White Dragon. It's like, no.
No, you have to be blue eyes and white. Sorry, I know that's racist, but
His other, the guy at school's other option was black. He's like, I might be black.
like, man, though, if he doesn't know that, that's. I feel old.
I've only heard.
Slammy's also
Special.
yeah.
He gets his memes from 9gag.
Oh god.
His memes. Yes, perfect. The perfect topic. Memes.
I remember when me and Salami were younger, there was this tower defense game, and it was called Meme Tower Defense. Except me and my brother, for some reason, thought it was Mimi Tower Defense because we were like little kids. It was like just when we bought the second copy of StarCraft.
Gotta get the memes.
No, me and Salami, StarCraft is a very special game franchise to us because it was the first. First off, the marking of us starting trying to do chores for money, because I remember we worked for months straight to work up $60. Then for the second game, we just raided every single penny jar in the house we could find. But I remember it was the first game that I completely finished the campaign for, and it was the first game that me and Salami did a lot of co-op stuff on. So StarCraft is a very special game in my heart.
I've considered playing StarCraft. I
It's
just never got around to doing it.
It's a pretty good game. The campaign's pretty good, and if you want to test, like, Wings of Liberty is completely free to play. Like, you can download the campaign, play the first campaign.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, no, I don't know. A lot of people are like, I love Bethesda, I love, like, all these other, I'm like, I play Blizzard games. I sold my soul long ago.
You really did, though.
I'm still holding out. Only thing that's got me tied to Blizzard is Overwatch. And I barely play that. I need to go back and play it at some point. I need to.
The only thing that's currently keeping Activision like the top 3 sales companies is whatchamacallit, Blizzard Entertainment. If it wasn't for Blizzard Entertainment, Activision would be falling on its face, like more than it already is right now.
Well,
Activision is special.
I mean, that new Call of Duty though is really good.
I've heard that it's pretty good. It's just it's sort of the same and the same whatnot. It's more of the same, I believe. It's just people are like, yeah, it's Call of Duty. I mean, it's not as horrible as the new ones, but
Infinite Warfare, yeah. That thing was train wreck.
I've heard stuff like whatchamacallit, the campaign is sort of, I mean, for a Call of Duty campaign it's good, but for like other campaigns it's just sort of, it's there, you don't really want any of the characters. And I've heard for zombies, the zombies mode is just really easy.
I don't know, like, from what I've heard, but what I've seen, oh man, I want to play zombies. Like, it's more of like, it's hard to tell what it is now, because like, I think if you play, like, it's supposedly, it's got like this intro to it, and like it's a little like a story almost, and it seems very cool. Like, it's a lot more focused on survivability. Like, it's a lot more survivability. Like, it's very cool in how they did everything, but I really don't know how everything goes. I mean, it's still wave-based, which is cool, but I think there's an end goal that you can actually progress to, but I don't know personally how it goes about. I haven't really looked into anything doing full playthroughs or whatever, but from what I've seen, it looks amazing. Like, it looks really, really good.
Cool. I mean, I know for standard multiplayer, someone's apparently really hyped on YouTube because they got the gunplay right, because SMGs are good close-up, shotguns destroy people in like point blank, sniper rifles are only really good at long range, and assault rifles are not just the go-to weapon. Or I guess regular rifles in this case because it's World War II, but
yeah.
The weapons feel like how real weapons should. It's not like you're one-shotting people from across the battlefield with like shotguns or SMGs.
Yeah, it actually has the right feel for each weapon. That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know how the balance was.
No, apparently it's an improvement, but it's Call of Duty, which is probably when I bring up I've never actually played a Call of Duty game.
Really?
I've played like 5 minutes of the trial version on PS3 of like Black Ops 3, and that was it.
I like, contrary to like most popular like belief, like, I personally did not care for Black Ops 3. Like,
I know.
Like, it's, I don't know.
I know. You know his freaking opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know opinion. It's like, no, I get people not caring for games people raved about.
I mean, it's not really, I dislike it because other people liked it. Like, I don't like it when someone solely bases their full opinion on everyone likes this game. I'm gonna solely dislike it because everyone likes this game. That's just, to me, that just seems stupid. Because like,
no, I know that.
But like, after playing it, like, it just didn't feel good to play. Like, my favorite one, by far, out of, because I mean, I've not played World War II, so I don't know how that feels to me because I never got to play the beta or anything. But my favorite one was Black Ops 2. I think a lot of people can go back and say, I love Black Ops 2, and then probably Modern Warfare 2, like everyone else. But Black Ops 2, I spent the most amount of time in a Call of Duty game. That's the one I played. Both multiplayer and, as you know, Noah, zombies. Like, I spent hours upon hours, almost full days on zombies. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I think there was one time I played for probably... It was when Black Ops 2 came out. And it was transit map. And I was playing with these groups of this 3 group, and we were like determined to get to the highest level we could. And we did like this cheese spot. Well, like, and it required you to stay in one spot the whole time, and you could not move, and they would all get piled up in one spot. Well, we played that thing. We started around maybe 5 o'clock, 6 p.m.-ish. I don't fully remember whenever it started. But we ended it. No joke. 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. All the way through straight. And I had to be somewhere in the morning. So like I quickly got like an hour or 2 of sleep. And like I was very tired that day.
Yeah. No, I used to play this game, free game on Steam, Blacklight Retribution, which is sort of like, guess, semi like Call of Duty, but it has a few of its own things. And it has a zombie mode, and me, my brother, and one of our friends, Medic Adam, and one of the other friends, like Toxic Popsicle, at the time, now they're just Toxic, we decided to do, one of the Horde modes, and we would always it had a maximum waves you could get to, but we'd always pile on the same corner on this one map, and it had this ledge so you could shoot down at people as they approached, and then when they got close, you could shoot people, and like all of us would get a mass assault rifle.
Yeah, I actually quite like Blacklight Retribution. I think it's very. They did put their own unique thing into it. It's a cool concept. I really wish they would keep updating it to where, to me, the problem I have with it that keeps me from playing it a whole lot is it feels kind of clunky to me after a while.
Yeah.
And plus, right now, the lag is very bad on it. It's hard to play against people sometimes. Like, I get what they're trying to do with the big groups of people, like 12 people or more. I don't even remember what the small amount is, like, for that anyway. Like, the regular team deathmatch, but, like, it can get very
regular
bad.
team deathmatch is 5-on-5.
Is it?
Yeah, Salami played it a while ago. I haven't played it in like a year or two now.
Like, most of the ones I play, though, is, like, the one where it's, like, a lot more people together. And that heavy weighs down on the server a lot. So,
yeah,
it's, like, I don't know. It's, like, the idea is good. The things are there. I think it's, like, some games have ideas and good things, but they just can't execute it well. Some games have good things that they've executed well, but not good ideas. Some have good gunplay, some don't have good other things. Like, you have to have a good balance of both. And I think the thing that Blacklight would probably be able to do with, which, I mean, because they're still keeping with it, as far as I know. But, like, if they're able to make the gunplay feel better, I think it would be very good.
yeah. No, I played it and I decided to try and go sniper, but all the maps feel a little bit too close quarter for me, and I'm bad at quick scoping, which is what other people do. I just can't. And the fact that they just stick a sight on an assault rifle and they do just as much damage as a sniper, so.
Yeah.
Where I really, even though I love snipers in concept, where I seem to really get into feel with games is when I pick up an assault rifle and I just go the full-on blitz, where like you run in, you do a quick attack as fast as possible, and you get out.
Yeah, you just basically just kamikaze everyone. It's pretty much the best option. Sometimes it's hard to sit back.
Well, I actually started, once again in Doom, started getting good at sniping when I found out if you jump while sniping, it's a lot harder for people to just pick you off with their sniper. So I started doing this thing where you were running and you take a sniper shot, and to me, I feel that just kills the game, because it almost turns it into like, that's sort of why I liked Metro so much, because it encouraged if you were playing a sniper-based character, even if you were using a light rifle, encouraged you to take your time, line up shots, conserve ammo. Metro's gunplay was so good.
Yeah, I guess that's why I still will always love playing Destiny, because Bungie, they got it right. The gunplay is probably the best that's out there in the market. That and Titanfall 2 is the closest that I've got to compare it to each other. Those two games have the best gunplay I've ever had in my life. Like, yeah.
Like I said, I've heard that the new Call of Duty's gunplay and gun balance is really good, but I really like Doom's gunplay because for what Doom was, it stayed to the original fast-paced action, and I feel they shouldn't have added a sniper rifle, though. I feel that.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of the arena shooter genres that games that aren't that popular now, but the arena shooter genre set of people it's more of a very niche market, but they will buy their game. Like, Doom had the most recent one, or one of the first ones that started getting people back into it, and then there was what was it called, Lawbreakers, but that thing flopped like crazy.
Well, I know Quake has some hype behind it.
Yeah, Quake is coming back, man. I kind of was interested in getting Quake, just because, one, yeah, I have nostalgia for the original Quake, even though I never really played it, but I have respect for the nostalgia of it, and I would give it a try. Because I think I have one of the versions on PC on my Steam, which I could actually play. I think it's Quake Champions. But, like, yeah, do you know when Quake is supposed to come out?
I don't think it actually has a solid release date announced, to my knowledge. I've been sort of passively following the whole Bethesda market, mainly because people are like, oh my gosh, Fallout was so good, and I didn't know Fallout till like the day before it came out. And then I'm like, fine, I'll get Fallout New Vegas, and I enjoyed Fallout New Vegas. And then Fallout 4 went on sale, and I'm like, you know what, I'll get Fallout 4 when it was on sale, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to my way to buy a brand new one, but
yeah, I enjoyed Fallout 4 as well. That was a good game.
I don't get why people said it was such a bad game. I mean, I get the Creation Club stuff, but
I think it was the fact that it was such a change than the originals had, that people just naturally didn't care for it as much as the originals had.
Yeah, because one thing someone keeps pointing out is it doesn't matter how bad of a game you think it was. It was the most, like, it beat Skyrim out for sales, and Skyrim they've remade I don't know how many times, so I mean...
That's crazy how many times they've redone that, or remastered it.
I think Skyrim's gonna eventually die, mainly because people are sick of Bethesda repackaging it and being like, it's new.
Yeah.
No, but like, people, I guess, Fallout made a lot of money, and a lot of new people came, meaning that the people that were complaining were the age-old fans that's been following since Fallout. And I say that because Fallout's a big franchise. The first-person shooter stuff really happened at Fallout 3, but they've been following for such a long time that they're like... And there will always be haters, because people hated Fallout New Vegas until Fallout 4 came out, and then they loved New Vegas.
The haters gonna what now?
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna potate.
I hate you. I've let you know this before, right?
I don't think so. You might have to tell me again.
I write this down.
I potate you.
Hate you.
You love him?
Aww.
You can feel the love.
I can feel it. Like an old
Not
married
tonight
couple.
or any other.
Like an old married couple.
Oh my god. These two kids, one of
I
them...
want to kill you for that one.
Two kids at school, one of them's like... They were arguing like an old married couple over physics stuff there, because they're both in my physics class. And it was either that or robot stuff, because this was robotics when they were arguing. And they were arguing like an old married couple over like which physics equation was right, and I came in and I told them how to do it, and it turns out both of them were wrong. But they continued arguing, and I'm like, "Don't worry, you'll get through this spot in your relationship." And they both went, "I hate you." Oh no, one of the kids is still currently at school. The other one's just like, "Yeah, I'm going to India." Just out of the blue, it's like, "I'm going to India," and it's like, wow. Because for some reason, British Columbia has a lot of people that families come from India. If you're just talking straight numbers.
No, I wonder like how if I streamed us actually doing the campaign, how that would go.
Well, I mean,
might find a couple, but you're gonna get people who are like, eh.
Well, if you're gonna do that, everyone has to turn on 3D dice because I think that'll just make it entertaining. No, you don't have to. But keep in mind, I'm not doing face cams. I don't have a face cam. No one's doing face cam.
No, I wouldn't do face cam.
If we were all like big YouTubers who have like 25,000, I mean more than that, but like we were all bigger YouTubers, then sure, face cam because that'll get people in. But being nobodies, no face cam.
I should try to come up with like a thumbnail and something for this. What's a good thing I could base a thumbnail off of for like the series that we do this?
I mean, you could take any D&D, or if you could finish your art because it's your character from your perspective, so you could make art of your character, because I'm assuming you know how your character looks, and use that till you finish the banner.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already gotten somewhat of an idea. I need to go ahead and try to start drawing it here soon.
I think I need to link Salami's character. I also, just telling you, it doesn't have to be the World of Warcraft Death Knight armor. When I imagined him in like heavy chainmail with like wool lining and like a heavy set cloak.
I think I can think something like that. Kind of like an old like knight of that age.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, like
with the obviously darker color because he's from the north.
Dang, Northerners.
No. The Canadian is playing a white dragonborn that's from the north.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I should really get you a link as to Naomi's character's description, just because.
I think the hardest one. So, well, actually, let me ask you this, Noah. For your character, I know how he changes his, like, how he acts and everything for each season. Does does anything on, like, his clothes or anything change per season? Like,
not
anything?
Yet.
Just his eyes? Or his hair?
His eyes and hair.
Okay. But that's the only thing that would change to show anything that has to do with the new season?
Maybe his expression.
Okay.
But,
how he wears his clothing.
I mean, his clothing isn't going to change unless I get that modification I was thinking of.
Well,
like a magical piece.
No, by changing how he wears it, like if he's wearing a cloak when he's happy, he might just sort of have it flung over, almost draping behind him. But like for a season where he's more somber, he might just have it more set over his shoulders.
Guardian,
and like
you know the drill.
Just how he wears basic clothing and the expressions given off by, because like you can sort of tell, like if someone's hoodie is zipped up and their hood's up, they look shady. If their hoodie's like unzipped and their hood's down, they look like a pretty cool person, right?
Yes.
I mean, they are a cool person. They're not. Well, I mean, I'm cool because I'm in Canada, so it's cold. But like, if they're in the middle, I mean, I wear my hoodie in summer, so.
As do I. I like wearing hoodies and like jackets like that. I have a thing for hoodies.
Okay, I wear like a black hoodie and dark jeans all the way through summer. Like I'll be at like a hike and I'll be wearing my hoodie and my jeans. I've only gotten heat stroke a few times, even while my brother's wearing shorts and t-shirt and it's snowing. Well, occasionally, but...
Yeah, see, we've had a... Whenever James lived out here before he went to Florida, he was kind of like our, what's the thing that comes up, that shows if winter is gonna be... Wait, or... What is it? The groundhog? Yeah, groundhog. The groundhog that kind of comes up or whatever. James was basically our groundhog because we knew when it was going to be cold. It was when he actually started wearing, like, just not having his jacket on. Whenever it was summer, he would have his jacket on.
See, I was unreliable for that because I wore freaking shorts through winter.
Yeah. It's, like, for some reason though, like, me, like, pretty much all the time, I like wearing jeans, like, maybe shorts during the summer if it gets really, really hot. But I more or less always wear a hoodie. And that or a flannel. I'm a flannel type guy.
Nope, t-shirt, jeans, and hoodies. Really simple. In fact, I just wear plain t-shirts. I typically don't get ones with text on them or anything. The only t-shirt I have, I have 2 Fallout t-shirts that my sister got me for Christmas one year, and then I have a Nintendo NES t-shirt because I do have an NES sitting in my living room.
Awesome.
It's an authentic one too. Only half the cartridges work half of the time.
Yes, that is a very good authentic NES.
Although I can't help but feel like it's partially stolen because apparently it was my dad. I've heard, I don't know exactly where it came from, but apparently might have been my dad's friends that got left at his house and then buried in a pile of boxes by my grandparents that I accidentally unearthed, and they're like, sure, you can take it home, and then they found a bunch of cartridges later, so yeah. Interesting story.
So, like, you probably already said this, but I don't remember. You just have one sister or multiple sisters?
I have one sister, one brother. My brother's younger than me, my sister's older than me.
Okay. And you know, for some reason, because I've been told by a lot of people that I don't want a sister at all, but like, having 2 brothers and me being the youngest, like, I kind of wish I did, but I don't know.
I mean, me and my older sister pretty much never interacted.
Yeah. But wasn't there was... How old is Pam? I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
Like, I feel like, though, there was a little bit more of an age gap with you and her, at least. Like,
Yeah.
that always can factor in, which sometimes sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. It just depends on how it is.
Look, man, we don't logic.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean,
Zach. You don't logic.
me, my brother, and my sister are all within like 5 years of each other. I mean, my sister's nice and all, annoying because she's the oldest, so she tries to parent us a lot. Me and my brother, pretty much, not best friends, but a lot of the time we're pretty good.
Yeah, see, right now, like, so, okay, I better not mess this up. So, my oldest brother is 33. Derek, my middle brother is 26, 20, no, 27, he is 27. Okay. As far as I can remember. If he says otherwise, then I'll reenact that segment. But, and like, I'm 19, so, got about 6 or 7 years in between us. Like 5, then 7 or whatever. But, like, when I was younger, like, they pretty much stayed at home the whole time. And then, let me see. Derek, if I remember right, Derek, I think, was the first. I honestly don't remember which one moved out first, but my middle brother, Derek, he's married. He's been married for like 7 years now, 7 or 8 years. And then my oldest brother, he lives by himself. Pretty much has to deal with his work. With me, I still live with my dad, working, trying to get money built up. So I try to keep in touch with them pretty frequently, which I pretty much stay in contact with my middle brother a lot more, but it's hard too with my older brother because he works mainly night shift, so it's harder to get in touch with him as much, but we all keep in touch pretty frequently.
Yeah, currently I'm staying in touch with my sister mainly because she, the main reason two things is she discovered how to mod games, and then she was bragging like, you should be scared, I discovered how to mod games. And then like half an hour later she texted me a photo, not a screenshot, she took a picture with her phone of her computer screen of an error report. And then she's like, fix it, and I'm like, I don't know how the error happened. I can't read the error code, and this is your own fault. And then the other thing is she kept on texting me bogus calendars that are like, based off the day you were born and the months you were born and the year you were born in, we can depict what car you will drive for the rest of your life. And one of them was a Volkswagen, so no, and one of them was like a Land Rover or like Range Rover or something like that. It's like, no. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be driving an old Dodge that repeatedly tries to kill itself. Well, not kill itself, I'm probably gonna be the one that kills it by blowing up the transmission from one too many good passes that mission. Because everyone knows you should put nitrous in your car before you upgrade your drivetrain.
They'll make it go vroom vroom before you can actually get it to go vroom vroom.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm probably gonna actually care about drivetrain because we have RC cars. My brother threw the most powerful motor he could into it so that it could drive through mud. He still had plastic drive shafts, plastic rims, like all the drivetrain was plastic. I remember he put a brand new waterproof servo in so that he could drive it through the water because like the serious RC cars. And first thing he does, he takes it for a spin in the yard, full throttle, wheelie so he can't turn. Wait, no, that was a different one. He just drive forward, hits a tree, servo brakes. Other car he broke because he has 2 of them. Wheelies all the way down, panics because he's about to hit a pole, throttles up more for some, just because it's a panic before he got good at driving them. And he wheelies, hits his wheelie bar, slams back down, and then just ran, because of the slam, it just turns its opposed and breaks A-arm. No, he's gotten a lot better at driving them though. He's way better with his throttle control.
I never really got into actually driving RC cars. What is this thing my brother said?
No, the RC cars I got into, they're like, mine's probably $800 worth of fancy parts put into it. They're expensive. Got Axial SEX10. I got like one of the first years. So my brother got like, no, I think I got the 3rd year technically. I got the 2nd year. My brother got the 3rd year, and they're bomb proof. We just rolled them down 30-foot dirt hills with rocks and.
Oh man, my brother just sent me. What the heck is going on with this drag? The heck? Gosh, that's great. This is hilarious. Perfect. Be good. Let's see. That's good.
Did you know that caribou are what some people in the US refer to as reindeer?
Did not know that.
Caribou is what's on our 25-cent coin. Quarter, that's what it's called. Thank you, Brain.
That's what that name is. Hey, let's let's turn in all of these.
I look forward to the stories
So
you will bring us.
I've farmed up until this point 600 tokens, and that should give me the max amount I can level up to get items.
Take our war to the stars,
Hold on.
Guardian.
Get rid of these blue items. Clear out my inventory so I can pick up everything. I want to be completely empty so I can grab everything.
Oh my god. I saw this hilarious video and it was mocking Pokemon Go, and like the main punchline of it was, there's no way Pokemon's main fan base is going outside.
I look forward to the stories you will
I'm
bring
pretty
us.
sure like most of the stuff, like most of the people that played that was people that did not know what Pokemon was. I mean, a lot of people did play it that knew Pokemon, but
I've never played a Pokemon game either. Call that heresy if you will.
I've only played like one or two, so I wasn't really that into it, but I thought it was really cool.
I played 15 minutes of one of the games, and I mean, it wasn't like it was horrible, but it's like not something I would go out of my way to play. Reminds me of when Blizzard decided to put resources into making battle pets, and it's like, oh my gosh. Because yes, I want Pokemon when I am slaying demons.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a futon in front of the two computers. The dog somehow got off the futon to under the table, and now he can't get out.
It was bad, man. Bad.
So he's just sitting under the table looking really depressed, being a foot warmer.
Like, I may have gotten myself in this predicament. I desire help, human. Human, I need help.
I have no clue why. I think the reason why is because I leaned on the desk a bit, because the cat food bowl is up here, and a bunch of cat food fell on the floor. So the dog's first reaction is to try and get as much cat food as possible. It's really weird, because for a while our cat would eat our dog's food too. Our cat would just walk up to the dog food bowl and start
Until
eating it, and it's like,
time
okay.
goes by.
Then the dog would eat the cat's food, and it's like, you do know you're supposed to... The cat's also really weird. He doesn't like wet cat food, and he doesn't like high quality cat food.
Cats, so most cats are snubby.
Meanwhile, the dog, he'll eat more low quality not cat food, dog food, but I'm pretty sure that's just because it's less nutritious, so he needs
The
more
tower
of
may
it.
fall, the city may fall, future war cores shall endure.
Which I got. I think I pretty much got all of the
Good, you're
workbook
here.
there.
And
Pretty
so
sure.
is the war.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
The tower
Oh
may
yeah,
fall.
looking
the
nice
city
now. How many items did I get? How many items got sent to my master?
Oh my gosh, I remember Wildstar or whatnot. That game tried to replace WoW. It was hilarious. I found it funny because my brother, we were following it a while, like, this looks interesting, and my brother, for a school thing, had to send a letter into a company, so he chose to send it in complimenting Wildstar. So he got his whole class, like, a bunch of, like, phone cleaners. Him, like, he got, like, this plushie, and then he also got, like, 6 months free game time, which we then proceeded to try and play, and realized that the game actually wasn't that good. Not that it wasn't good. It was just, it was weird because it forced you to do certain missions, and if you didn't do missions, you didn't get enough XP to progress. But you couldn't do the so if you missed the one mission, you would literally get stuck, and it wouldn't tell you where to go, and you couldn't skip anything, and it was.
Wow.
It was really. It had some issues. I'm not sure if WildStar is actually still going. I haven't heard anything from it in so long.
Free to play at some point.
Oh my gosh. There's a few RPG games that just sort of disappeared. Like, I know Black Desert was... I think it's still big, but I know for a while it was just like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, Black Desert, and then it feels like it just disappeared.
I tried playing Black Desert, I think, at one point.
I played it for a bit, and it wasn't... Like, it was enjoyable enough. It wasn't like it was horrible, but forced you to be on 24/7, and then if you stopped playing, you would fall behind.
Yeah, I think at the time my my computer couldn't handle it. So, yeah.
No, our guild actually lost a raider to it because they became #1 to cooking on their server for Black Desert. So they literally stopped doing everything else so that they could stay #1 at cooking on the Black Desert server. We lost one of our best raiders.
The cooking.
In Black Desert.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, the only good hunter our raid has ever had. Well, now we have another good hunter finally, but I mean, Black is a pretty good hunter. Although it's now Black Eye. Better than you.
On Hunter? Maybe? It's not saying much because it's Hunter, and we don't really know because he's Beastmaster. They literally don't play the game.
I can.
Your father makes that joke.
I know. Plays BM and jokes about BM Hunters not playing the game. Yeah, my sister was an okay BM Hunter, but meh.
It's really, really hard to not be an okay BM Hunter, though.
Oh, you've got 3 people watching your stream now. It means that there's me and 2 other random people.
I know my brother's in this stream too.
Alright,
It's just one guy, and it isn't even me.
oh my god.
I don't think
You're such a good friend.
I don't think it's me.
Love you, bro.
Love it.
Okay, literally, when people I know and I'm friends with are streaming, like whenever like Retro Chill streamed, I would just open it up on my phone, open it up on Salamy's Twitch, open it up on my Twitch. It's just like God of Fun, so he would have like whatchamacallit, like 10 people watching and 3 of them would be me.
I wonder if like it's an actual other person. I know my brother is watching it because I can see it. I have a thing that tells me whenever he like what he's watching or not, like if he's actually streaming or whatever type of stream he's watching. So I can see him in whatever he's doing. I can see you, Jared. I know you're here. I know you wasn't good stream.
Say these things almost as though like there's some random bot.
Nah, there would be nothing like that. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I remember my first YouTube comment on a video ever. Posted a video, and it was, hey, we really love your content. If you want free royalty-free music to put in your videos, just subscribe to our channel. And the next video I posted, do you want to know what my second comment ever was?
Hey, you wanna sub to my channel? I can give you some more subs. I don't know.
It was the exact same comment. It was literally a bot going around picking like low-level YouTubers and auto-commenting on them.
Low-level YouTubers.
And then I believe I had a comment on one of my Doom beta videos. Someone that actually like really good, and I'm like thanks. And then another comment, and my friend's like play better because I tried to do Minecraft thing and no. And they're like play better, and I'm like shut up, Sam.
Play better.
Sadly, I am going to have to leave because I got somewhere I need to be in like under half an
GTFO?
hour. I feel the love. I might leave my stream open though.
Let's leave the stream open so I don't feel lonely.
That's what I did. The streamer was giving stuff away while playing Mass Effect. I'm like, I have to go to school, but my brother has a doctor appointment, so I'll just leave him here. And if the giveaway happens,
Let me see. What's a good shader I can put on my future Warcult gear?
see you later.
See ya.
See.
No, I don't want to be emo. Definitely not what
No.
I want. No. I really don't know. Ah, here we go. Yes, perfect. I'll use this shader. Ah, yes. Perfect. Nice and pink.
I don't even want to know.
You want to hop into my stream and take a look?
Nope.
Aw, man, come
It's
on.
gonna be a nope.
Come on, don't you wanna go see it, right?
Not in the slightest.
Aw. You can make my gun pink too.
I need you to do me a favor and never, ever say that again.
Aw, why not?
I've mentioned I hate you.
I don't think you have. Talked about. Not enough anyway.
Quite a bit.
Welcome back.
To these items, man.
Acknowledged. Sign, please.
Clean up the dust, reorganize my
Please,
inventory.
Guardian. It's busy.
It's not home yet, but it will be.
Ready?
What level is my annual? I think my annual's. Yeah, my annual.
Looking for something in particular?
There we go.
Oh dear, oh
That's
dear.
these guns out.
5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
No word from Fenchurch today. You must have found something interesting.
My campaign is gonna be. I think that campaign's gonna be a train wreck.
I know it will be.
Guess we gotta make the most of it, I guess. Okay, what guns am I gonna be trying out? The sidearm, pulse rifle, grenade launcher, my new pink armor set. Oh no, they've already started.
To all who can hear me, alert. Incoming Cabal construct. 85% probability of intelligence-related objective.
Let's take this rig.
This protocol is familiar to you. Execute rapidly.
That's right. Take out the jets. Let's see them fly now.
My specialty.
We took down the commander and their rig.
An anomalous success beyond all hope and computational projections. Now subtracting an injection rig from known Cabal assets.
better respawn in the area then. Oh yay. Respawn into an area. Then there's people, one of which has the name Crazy Rabid Squirrel.
Fantastic.
Perfect. There it is. I think it is. Oh no, no, this one. Here. There we go.
How delightful. The ball on the way. With another lander. I have already predicted the outcome of this venture.
So, failsafe, what are the odds we take this land?
As good as always.
Pistol doing more than my pulse rifle at
got the
longer
ship.
ranges. That makes no sense.
Another lander turned to scrap.
My calculations suggest you have reduced local Red Legion morale by 28%. Congratulations.
There we go.
There's that servitor again.
Actually, this is a new servitor. When you kill them, they stay dead.
Hey, this thing.
There we go. Servitor is so touchy. Another servitor bites the dust. Ether everywhere.
Please be careful not to breathe it in. I'll log this with the rest of your incredible victories.
Oh, there's good. Oh, he makes an appearance. Oh my god. He had to start doing it. What I need. That booty.
Another Vex construction project. Their persistence is inspiring.
They won't get past us.
Unless they do. That is also possible.
stepped on your plates again. What are you gonna do about it? Got them. Got their spire. You should have seen us. We were amazing.
Your logs describe many similar victories, so I am not surprised. Instead, I am delighted.
Hey. Sister. Feel that.
Let's take this rig.
This protocol is familiar to you. Execute rapidly.
Playing through freaking Hand of Fate too. This is good, albeit some of the challenges are a bit iffy.
So what game are you playing?
That one. Hand of Fate.
Oh.
take out the jets. Let's see them fly now.
Oh, that guy got killed by a... Got killed by one of the balls. Oh, no!
God bless.
Oh, no!
You okay there?
Basically, we're just getting poked by these, like, vehicles, and we think barely touch us. Like, they just instantly goop us to death. Oh no, you rejected me! I gotta live up my title. The Master. Oh wait, I forgot.
We took down the commander and their ring.
An anomalous
Oh, wait.
success beyond all hope and computational projections. Now subtracting an injection rig from known Cabal assets.
I forgot that we could do that. Oh wow. Oh, I better get this chest. Or forget. I'm gonna take us. I'm gonna. You know, it's funny. I haven't played really at all on Destiny 2 this whole week with the faction rally, but in one day, in the span of about 4 hours, I fully maxed out 2 factions, one per character. So I've maxed out 2 factions already, and I only have 1 more character to max out from 0 to 30. That's how bad that cheese grind token farm thing is. Like, it's funny, but it's just so bad though. Like they tried to fix it, right? But they in turn made an even faster way to farm it. Gotta love the irony there. Oh, there we go. That's good.
Nice work, Guardian. Keep the ground clear out there.
Nice.
into the wild. We could get out to the reef.
Man, I look so shiny with this like pink pearlescent skin all over me.
Do me a favor and never say that again.
Never thought I'd hear those words come out of my mouth.
Meet again.
Most things I don't expect people to say, and you find a way.
Hey, life always finds a way.
Go swiftly.
Eververse is just a title.
Underway. Transferred.
And
Good luck.
Sorrow.
Good luck. Good luck.
Eververse healed.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
Guardian. Keep it loaded. Weren't you just here, Guardian?
Dig and dig. One day. Play cards, Guardian.
Showing that they can't mess with us.
Okay, Derek.
I'm thinking about
Yoki.
joining one of those clans with my friends.
Wait, hold on. Need to get my correct dance. Correct. Fun. I need.
Bring back our lost archives. Some things are finite.
Played, but fun.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
We can't afford an escape.
Ah.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as we think. The oldest encryption methodology sometimes contain the greatest treasures, and sometimes, well, no.
Any news? I know. Hey there.
Oh no. Oh, the bird's having seizures again. No. Hey, buddy. Hey, bird.
Sorry, I'm murdering Northerners.
Oh, you can't take that term bad any which way.
See you soon.
Not the slightest.
So are among the greatest. They are well encrypted even to themselves.
I know tomorrow I'm gonna maybe do a raid tomorrow. You could actually join Noah, and you can see how Destiny 2 raids try.
I actually have a WoW raid tomorrow.
Oh. Let's see. All the higher up people will get actual raids.
Nice to have Fenchurch back. Or at least as back as an absentee adventurer can be, when he's never here. So then I opened the crate. Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch. Always something new.
This is taking forever.
Message for Zern. What Zern?
I think what I'll do, I think I'll get off and then maybe work on my character some. I really don't know. Like a bunch of different things that I have ideas for, but like I look around and I can't find that magical person. Motivation. Where are you? Can't answering his phone anymore.
Tried everything.
Let's begin. Glad you're here.
Oh, I think what else?
Yep, I'm calling. All clear.
Probably get off. Okay. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched the stream. Again, like I've always been saying at the end of my streams, if you want to watch any of my previous streams, they are on Twitch. I'm gonna start here soon, hopefully here soon, putting my previous streams on my YouTube so that you can watch it on there if you don't really have Twitch. If you're watching this as a video, thank you for watching this whole video. And again, like I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying this until I for sure have a set date of time to do streams. I've just been doing streams around 6, 7, maybe 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. That's usually when I stream. I've been streaming Destiny. I've been doing a .hack series, doing Last Recode. Gonna try to go through all the games there, and tune in, and we might continue on that. And what I'm feeling for that day, just have to see. I'd like to thank everyone again, and I'll catch you in the next stream. See ya.